Do girls automatically think ugly guys are creepy? In some cases, as opposed to thinking they're creepy. I think many people get personally offended that someone they find ugly actually thinks they have a chance with them. Source: I used to be ugly due to a jaw defect, and I realized a lot of girls would be offended to hear that I liked them. Okay, here's the thing. Many people say attractive people get away with being creepy and unattractive people are seen as creepy while they are just trying to interact. Not going to deny that there's some truth to it. It is a lot easier when you are attractive. But there's still lots of situations many women do not like being hit on, and might consider that creepy. Men approaching as a security risk. But also because there's not a really good way of turning anyone down. If you are too nice, they might not back off. If you are too cold, you might be considered a BTCH. So, someone being genuinely interested in you for your looks or personality is a wonderful compliment. But it can easily cause anxiety, even if the man approaching is good looking. So yeah, it's rather easy for a guy, especially someone who isn't conventionally attractive, to cause distress when they approach a woman. But it can still be possible to do this. Basically just do it in an area she can feel safe and where she doesn't have to be nice to you. Where she can easily reject you if she wants. If there's a rejection, not showing you're upset and taking it lightheartedly will probably improve her impression of you, thus making you much less creepy. Edit. And of course, some people don't like being approached. Period. It's not a compliment for everyone. It's complicated. You won't get honest answers here, bud. Like if an ugly guy comes up to them in a respectful way and leaves her alone after he's rejected. Is she automatically going to perceive the interaction as creepy because she wasn't attracted to him? Can't speak for everyone in the world. But me? Generally no. But it depends a bit on what makes them physically unattractive. Stuff that's very much indicative of personal choices, behavior and/or personality. Yeah. That can definitely influence my perception. E.g., dude wears a shirt from one of those incel-adjacent podcasters. Or a band shirt from a blatantly NSBM band. Or has hate speech, symbol tats clearly visible. Shit like that? That'll immediately make him unattractive to me, and I'm going to be a lot more suspicious of them. And thus much more likely to perceive their behavior as off, or creepy. But if it's just that dude's face, body or A, not at all conventionally attractive and/or B, not remotely attractive to me in specific? Nope. Can't say I'll perceive them as creepy by default. Assuming, that is, that, in a respectful way, includes, at a suitable time and place. No matter how respectful and accepting of rejection a dude is. Some situations are just plain creepy to even start approaching folks. If anything, I'm way more likely to watch dudes that are very conventionally attractive and clearly hyper-aware of it with suspicion. Not necessarily fair, but I've had and witnessed some nasty interactions with men like that. Pretty privilege is a real thing and something that will never be changed. If you are very ugly by societal standards, people will probably look down on you and will probably not want to be around you. Lady here. And bisexual. So this goes for all genders. Ugly or not. Don't perceive me being nice to you as flirting. When someone talks to me, I stop and give my full attention. I ask questions. I compliment. I encourage you to do your best. A lot of people are only used to these kind of interactions from a lover. I don't automatically think some people are creepy. It gets creepy when you think I want your genitals in my mouth because I'm nice to you. No, but I'm older and have met plenty of good-looking creeps. And not so good-looking amazing guys. So I learned a long time ago not to judge anyone based on appearance. Now I judge by how they treat me, how real they are with me, That's pretty much the only thing that matters. Yes. It's not only girls though. Even though you hear it from them the most for some reason. I'm a guy and I sometimes catch myself being creeped out by ugly dudes and have to remind myself that you can't help the body you're born in. I'm a very average dude. But I get so sad sometimes when I think about how many great dudes just get shat on because they didn't hit the gene jackpot. And why did the guy decide to approach me? Because of my great personality? Every time a guy has approached me on the street was because he liked how I looked and wanted to give it a shot. That will always look creepy to me and will make me uncomfortable. Regardless of how the guy looks. I'd say no. But each person and experience is different. I know I feel flattered so long as they accept a no or rejection the first time. Having to repeat myself brings you into creep, danger territory. I think if an attractive dude and an unattractive dude said the same exact thing to me in the same way with the same amount of confidence etc. and it was a weird or creepy thing to say, I would think they were both weird. But if the thing they said wasn't weird and was just normal flirting or ask for number or something, the more attractive person to me would have a lot more luck for sure. Just as more attractive women have more luck with men. But just because you don't accept someone less attractive's advances doesn't mean you think they're creepy, you just aren't interested. Just cause you aren't creepy doesn't mean a woman thinks you are just because she's not interested or attracted to you. I got called creepy by a bunch of girls because I walked in the hallway of the school I'm in. So yeah, if you are ugly they will call you creepy. I wasn't even trying to talk to them or stay near them. I was just walking. I am a girl too and I would never think appearance, edit, features, beyond control things has anything to do with character. Sure, there's pretty privilege but most of my guy friends and girlfriends and me are pretty average looking. Having said that, I think creepiness comes from not the features but the dressing up and cleanliness. Maybe it's just me, but if I see an untidy guy to the extent he is just wearing the same shirt for 3 days, not combing his hair any time I see him, being super unhygienic scares and repels me. Maybe that I feel there's a recklessness to them. I think an uggo be more likely to be called out as creepy if they were being creepy. That is, attractive folks can get away with more. But, no, I don't think an ugly person would be considered creepy just because they're ugly. No, I personally only feel guys are creepy when they do creep things. Examples include staring at me for long periods of time with zero interaction, touching me without consent. Need more details here. Many of us don't appreciate being approached by strangers, men we don't know well, and might call that creepy, regardless of attractiveness. No, guys who can't take no as an answer are creepy. Doesn't matter how you look when it comes to that. Do you think an ugly girl is creepy? Or like most people, is it their demeanor that makes that impression? I think this is one of those questions that everyone is gonna say no to. Or say they would never do that. But if you got actual data or studies on it, it would show a much different picture. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if biology even affected this a little bit. I also think pop culture and other things play into this. Creepy character on TV gonna probably be ugly and have warts. Think how many stories are some tough guy with a scar on his face that the main character is afraid of till they get to know them. No, not for that. Never a big fan of people coming up to me and hitting on me and then going away if I don't want to make out with them right then and there. Though.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.